Did you know that you can file an extension and get time to file your taxes? You can get all the way up until October 15th to file your taxes. If you didn't know that, keep on watching because I'm going to give you more information about how to file your extension and 3 myths that I'm trying to debunk with filing extensions. Keep watching. Hi there guys, thanks for joining me at the Financial Spotlight. I'm Chantrell and I'm here to give you financial tips and tricks that are going to help you on your road to know your money. And today we're talking about filing tax extensions. Now, a lot of people are afraid to file extensions. Some people don't even know that you can file an extension. So I'm here to give you 3 myths around filing extensions. So the first one is that when you file an extension, this is giving you more time to pay what you owe, if you owe. No, it is not. It is only giving you more time to file your taxes. So it is beneficial for you to go ahead and file an extension, especially if you're going to get a refund. If you owe, you might want to try to get your taxes done as soon as possible by the due date, which is usually April 15th or somewhere about. However, if you need more time to get your documents together, to just make sure that you have the money to pay or anything like that, go ahead and file an extension and it will benefit you in the long run. Yes, of course, you will have penalties and interest if you owe accrued. However, you will give yourself more time to get your paperwork together, file correctly, and get everything turned in on time. The second myth is that it's going to heighten your exposure to being audited by the IRS. This is not true. Actually, the IRS encourages people to file an extension because they want you to make sure that you have all of your documents in order, that you have everything income-wise, expenses, deductions, whatever. You have all of that stuff and you have everything in order so that you can file your taxes correctly and on time. So they actually encourage you filing an extension. So do not be afraid thinking that they're going to audit you. It is not one of the red flags. If you want a list of some of the red flags with auditing and that the IRS do look at, go ahead and click the link in the description box. I will put the link to that auditing red flag list for you. Well, don't fret because I have a free, yes, I said a free tax deduction list plus a guide to guide you through and tell you every single deduction and exactly why and how you write it off on your taxes. Go ahead and download that today. Link is down below in the description box. You'll thank me later. Now, the third myth is that you need a special reason to file an extension. You do not need a special reason to file an extension. There's no way, that you don't have to fill out anything to say, oh, this is why I'm filing an extension. All you have to do is apply for it, file it, and then they will either accept it or deny it based on your previous history with your taxes. So do not be afraid to file an extension. If you really need it, you need to go ahead and take care of it and file it. Now, here's some information about filing an extension. How can you file an extension? Well, there's many ways that you can do it. You can do it with your tax professional, and sometimes tax professionals charge you to file an extension for you, or you can go through one of the many tax programs that there are and file an extension there. Usually it is free. However, some of the tax programs might charge you to file an extension. So choose one carefully. You can also print out the form and file the extension yourself by filling out the form and mailing it in. And those are the ways that you can file an extension. Now, you can also wait until the actual day, April 15th, to file the extension. Now, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't advise that because it's kind of last minute. You're trying to make sure that they're accepting it. You want to make sure that all of the paperwork is in correctly, and you're letting them know that you need more time. So make sure that you're filing an extension timely, especially when you figure out that, oh, you need more time to file your taxes and you're not going to be able to do it by the due date. Okay, guys, so if you look right here, you will see that if you go to irs.gov extension section, you can file for an extension of your tax return. And you can file for free. It says IRS free file. You can do it there. Or if you use any of the tax return programs, you should be able to do it in one of those for free. Also, you can print out the form 4868. See, it's right there. You can print that form out and fill it out. It's a PDF. Fill it out and then mail it in. So you have multiple ways to file your extension. And by all means, if you feel like you need more time to do your taxes, please file an extension. It is very important to make sure that you are putting everything on your taxes that you need. Maybe you're waiting for an income statement. Maybe you're waiting for a 1099-R, which is like a retirement paperwork or anything like that. If you're waiting for things to come in, make sure that you get all of your documents in before you file your taxes, because you don't want to have to do an amendment. That's a whole nother gamut. You don't want to do that. So you want to make sure that you're filing your taxes with all the documents that you need. If you don't have all your documents, go ahead and file an extension so that you have more time to get your documents together, and you will have until October 15th to file that extension or file the IRS documents by October 15th. So again, you need to turn your extension in by the due date of taxes. It's usually April 15th. And then you have until October 15th to submit your tax documentation. If you have any questions, make sure you put them in the comment section below. Make sure you join the family. Subscribe. We'd love to have you. Thanks for joining us here today on the Financial Spotlight. Talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye. And if you need to know exactly where to start filing your taxes, go ahead and watch this video right here next to help you get started today.